Hello everyone, this is Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I'm here to do a general reading for the current energy. Let's see what, I've been having some strange, it's like, I don't know if you guys ever feel that. It's like, everything's fine and all of a sudden it's like something creeps up on you and it's like it's something that's not good. I kind of have that feeling, and I've had it for like this last week. So let's see what we have for the energy, the current energy, please. Let's see what we have. God, the Queen of Pentacles. That's a beautiful energy. And the King of Pentacles. This is a coming together of two people that are very alike. They have basically the same goals. She's very affectionate and wise, and she loves nice things. She's got a lot of Taurus in her. She's actually, her energy is Sagittarius and Capricorn, because she's an earth sign with a little fire. And then we have the King of Pentacles. This is somebody that's very practical, and he's very supportive in relationships, and he offers security and loyalty. Somebody that you can trust. That is a beautiful energy. Oh, and his energy is Aries and Taurus. Interesting. Oh my God, the King of Swords here. This sounds like there's a lot of power here. A lot of power. King of Swords is somebody that's his main energies are Capricorn and Aquarius, but of course all of these can be any earth sign, and this can be any air sign. But with the King of Swords, he's very ambitious, intuitive. They're not very they have a dry sense of humor. But when they make decisions, boy, they make them to make a difference. It's somebody that doesn't fiddle fart around, in a sense. He gets right to the point. Let me see if I can get 4 across. The Five of Swords. This card has been coming out a lot. So the Five of Swords is an energy of a battle. There's a battle that's been fought. It's the end of a battle too. And the end of the battle is permanent. You can't go back and try to fix things. Okay, with this here, starting to make sense. What was that? We have a couple here who may be going through some kind of legalities of some sort. A court, maybe. I don't know why. It's a beautiful energy, but anyway, if this is a judge, they've already been judged, and this is the final outcome. You can see the man here. He's facing this way, and his heart is stitched, but there's no heart in there. It's hollow. Just the stitchings is all we can see. And this feminine here, she's turning a blind eye to him. It tells me these two people need to split. It was meant to be. And now this King of Swords with that bird's eye, it kind of makes sense if you think about that expression, see things from a bird's eye view. That means they get really deep into the teeny tiny details. And that's what this energy feels like to me. All right, let's see what else we have. There it is. It's the death of a situation. It's the death of possibly a union between two people. Which at first it was beautiful when I saw it, but as the cards lay out, you can see how easy and quick it changes. The Knight of Wands. This is a fire energy. This is somebody that wants to, I feel like it's kind of the King of Pentacles energy, since it's connected here. I feel like too that this is somebody that is wanting to hastily just get away. I mean, they're willing to, jump right through that ring of fire to get out, even if it means, a flicker of fire on you for a moment. Excuse me. And maybe they feel, this is the impression I have. When this horse is jumping through this ring of fire, it's almost as if this person is saying, I'm burning off everything from the past, and I'm just going to jump right through and let it just burn off that is no longer needed. It kind of feels like that. And it could be somebody with this king up here standing on the antlers of a deer. This is somebody that maybe likes animals. Could be like somebody that is into horses, for instance, or deer hunting. Oh, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about reminiscing from the past. And how nice things were at one time, the simple way in life, being carefree and not having any worries. I mean, we all dream about that, right? So it's just, to me, again, it just feels like they're going to leave it all behind. Because this is leaving things behind in the past. There's no need to look back. Wow. The Eight of Wands. There's some kind of communications here that needs to take place. I don't know if it's kind of mirroring the King of Pentacles, so there's some kind of communications that needs to be revealed. Let's see what else we get here. Oh, the High Priestess. Now this is somebody that could be very psychic. It could be somebody that's just has a lot of internal psychic abilities. It could actually be this king. Even though this is the High Priestess, her energy is being psychic with the clairvoyant, the telepathy, clairaudience, all of those types of things. This king may be very psychic in some way. But it also does talk about using their intuition as well, because intuition is a big one for the High Priestess. And it's the one that most people know. And I'm going to lay the last card. I can see it's falling off. And I don't have enough panel space to... I'm going to put it right over here for the last card. And it is the Magician. I feel like somebody here has prayed, manifested for this ending to come. And it looks like on the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Wands. This is somebody that felt trapped possibly, or felt like they were almost makes me think of the King of Pentacles. Not only because it's a masculine energy here, but it just feels like this is somebody that's felt like they've been trapped in a situation that they didn't like. Because look how fast, you know, running through a ring of fire to get away, that's how fast they want to be away from this situation. And as far as the manifesting, I wonder if it wasn't the Queen that has been doing the manifesting. This to me feels like a union of some sort, a couple or a marriage. It just feels like there's two people that were just worn out from one another. It wasn't a good, clean match. It wasn't compatible. There could have been children involved here too, talking about the Six of Cups. Maybe there were children that are being left behind. One parent taking them, or maybe, it could be anything to do with children when it comes to a death of a marriage. Now, I will say one thing with the Death card here. The Death card in this particular position actually talks about a death and a rebirth. So it's a very strong possibility that this could just be something where they met up with an attorney. There was some discussions about all the battles that have been going on. And maybe the rebirth is that this couple maybe just went to somebody that's like a therapist. And they've made some kind of decision where they're going to try to work it out. And the Divine is like helping them along the way with the Death card and the Upright, which is a death and a rebirth. So it could go either way, to be honest with you. And maybe the Ring of Fire is something that this King of Pentacles feels that he needed to cleanse from himself. Because to me, that fire, going through it like that, it's like a cleansing. And if this person has psychic abilities, it could be that maybe they felt they were in the wrong about something. But I do feel like the Magician, this is the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is somebody that's been manifesting probably a new birth of a relationship. She's the first card out. She's probably the one that initiated all of this. Let's see if we can get some clarifiers. I'm going to get one energy card real quick, babe. No, I'm going to do that last. Let's do some clarifying. If it's a rebirth, I would say, there's a good chance, there's a possibility that this, I don't feel like the King is ready. It just dawned on me. He could be thinking about something from the past, something that he wants to return to. But I feel like this is the couple here. I feel like it's the same couple energy, except this is showing that he does not have any love here. He's a hollow man. There's no emotions here. And she might be keeping an eye on him. Maybe he's one that likes to wander. Because the King of Wands, or the Knight of Wands, does kind of have that reputation in the regular tarot. But that would be speculating, and I don't really care to speculate that. But there's something about this King that wants to get cleansed. And maybe he knows somebody that's, I mean, I could stretch this in many ways, but if he knows somebody that has these psychic abilities and the intuition and such, this could be somebody that this person is headed to. And in reality, because I don't have this underneath, this is basically, could be both people were praying for some kind of change. So, and it's going to be all about the Death card in this case, because if it's a rebirth, yes, this couple's going to try to work things out again. He's cleansing himself from something that he shouldn't have done, maybe. And she's, the one that did all the praying or the manifesting. I think they both manifested this. But I feel like this king is looking at something from the past, and it could be this. And that could explain, if you think about it like that, when you use these visual cards, because these don't have details on what they mean. But the Five of Swords, with him turning his back to her, hollow heart, she's got one eye on him like she's watching. It's like, this isn't really, if that's the case, if she's watching him and he's hollow, there's no love that he has for her. This could very well be somebody that's looking for love outside of a marriage or a union, a couple, looking for a way out. And again, remember, we have this Seven of Wands. I feel like this king was, I hate to say it, but I feel like he might have been trapped. And if you're not in love, it's hard to stay in a marriage, I would suspect. All right, let's see what we have here. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I got plenty of time. Okay, yeah, she's wanting love. That does not surprise me. She's initiated all of this rebirth, and she's the one that wants to offer him love. And it's because she knows probably that he doesn't love her. Let's see how he feels. He has a choice, and that doesn't surprise me. He can either stay where he's at, or he can choose this person from the past. There's a tough decision, because he's basic. If it were me, if this was somebody I knew, I would suggest that they use their heart to make the decision. And because the blindfold here does say, don't look at the situation, just feel the situation and judge it by that, and then make a decision on what you're going to do. Whew. King of Swords. I still feel like this could be like an attorney, or maybe it's just a mediator. I think they have something called a mediator. If there's a couple that's in trouble and they want to work things out, they'll go to like a mediator. No judgment on either person, just trying to figure out, what the issue is. It's either a deep commitment or it's a marriage. Because this can be getting married. It could just be that this is their home, and it appears to be stable. But there's something not right, and I think it all starts, this is really the most negative card out of all of it. Because to me, the death is not a negative. It's good. Either it be through a permanent death to end something that should have ended on its own, or a rebirth. Okay, so anyway, back to the Five of Swords. There is a secret that's being hidden here. With the Moon card, she's not really being honest, and neither is he. Because if she's got a spy on him all the time and he's not in love, these two have not spoken. Maybe that's what this is going to be. Let's keep going. So the Death card. Excuse my voice, my throat's been sore. See, somebody here wants to offer love, even if it's just a small token, and it's fallen right under the Queen. And I believe she wants to be the one to talk as well. Let's keep going. She loves this person. She probably doesn't want to lose them. And anyway, yes, this makes sense here. This person's going to need to take a time out and just take a break and just really do a lot of heavy-duty meditating, because this is a big decision to make when it comes, is it going to be a permanent ending, or are you going to have to let somebody go? When you heal, when you sleep like that and rest, you do heal. But if you look at the Three of Swords up here again, remember, he's already been hurt. To me, it looks like hurt or some kind of betrayal. And the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. Could have been a money issue too. There could have been, it could have been. But with the Six of Pentacles, it could have just been that the two together worked well as a couple maybe, but it just wasn't enough emotions like the Six of Cups. Because that's finding love. Love in any situation, childhood, marriage. And this is a Pisces card, by the way. And Death is Scorpio. Now let's lay this one. There is going to be a new beginning here. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to do this different. Let's do it here. This Queen of Pentacles is wanting a new beginning with her husband, spouse. Let's see what else. So she definitely is wanting to give love, to receive love, even if it's just a little bit. And she's wanting a new beginning here. Let's clarify this High Priestess. Oh my God, there it is. This king is, he could have been somebody that, the Seven of Swords talks about theft, cheating, lies, deceitfulness, sneakiness. It's not a good card. And I have a feeling that this is possibly what's going on. Somebody that has a lot of spiritual, psychic abilities. And the Seven of Swords is definitely, sneaking around. Alright, let's get the last card for the Magician. The King of Wands. Isn't that interesting? It's almost, when I see that, it makes me think that this is the King of Pentacles that is doing the praying. But look, the Knight of Wands, he rests and heals, becomes the King of Wands. Somebody that is ready to, the fire energy in the King of Wands is the kind of energy that's like somebody that's a very honorable and high standard person, and they're very business related. And this is the energy of the King of Wands is ruled by Cancer and Leo. So yeah, it kind of puts it right on the. So this king could have been having an affair with somebody because he wasn't in love with his wife. And she totally loves and wants a new beginning with him. Let's get one energy card and just see what that comes up with. Let's see what we have for that. On the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have the Tower. So that tells me this may not last. And again, the bottom of the regular deck. Whoa, that wanted to fly out. Remember, this was the bottom of the deck. So, alright, so with the card that came out is card number 13. Financial constraints. There's something here that's gonna, I don't know if you can see it.